Fox's forward air to footstool combo is one of the greatest KO setups in Smash 4. It works at any percent, and if performed correctly, it's a guaranteed KO on the entire cast. What makes it even more dangerous is that there are plenty of setups to lead into the fair footstool itself. I'll be covering these in this video. In observing the various ways to link moves into a fair footstool, I'm going to work backwards, building into longer combos. We'll start with single hits. An auto-cancelled full hop down air is most likely the easiest way to confirm into a fair footstool. This works from around 0 to 50 varying by fall speed, but it should connect from 10 to 30 on everyone. You'll also need to be pretty close to the edge to catch your opponent off stage with the fair. Input the dare as you reach the apex of your full hop, and don't fast fall. Then buffer a short hop fair and fast fall after a few hits. Next, double jump towards your opponent and footstool them. Since the dare only confirms into fair at short hop height, the footstool likely won't be enough to gimp an opponent who has a double jump, so you'll want to go for a second footstool or a shine to catch their jump. The dare can be tricky to hit correctly on shorter characters, but with good timing, it still works. An auto-cancelled short hop back air is the next option. Once again, you'll need to be close to the edge, and the percent window for this is a bit smaller, maybe 10 to 40 varying by fall speed, weight, and position. As long as you hit your opponent and auto-cancel the bear, fast falling is optional. After connecting the bear, immediately run off stage and input a fair. After around 3 hits, fast fall, double jump, and footstool your opponent. On stages with closer bottom blast zones, the footstool spike will KO your opponent, but even on other stages this will gimp most characters as the fair starts so low. Hitting the auto-cancelled back air on shorter characters can be very difficult or even impossible, so keep this in mind. Next is a pivot forward tilt. This one is even more positionally dependent, which makes it very hard to list percents for. The general rule is that the higher percent your opponent is at, the farther they'll need to be from the edge. It starts working from around 15 till around 80, although these are rough estimates. Dash towards your opponent and forward tilt in the opposite direction right as you collide with their character. If timed correctly, your opponent will be sent in the direction that you started running in, which is opposite of the direction your forward tilt was aimed in. You'll also slide in this direction, making the follow-up easier. Next, run off and fair footstool, same as with the back air confirm. These three are by far the most reliable methods, although you may be able to find confirms with poorly DI'd down throw, up tilt, down tilt, dash attack, and landing dare as well. Now let's add to the combos. If your opponent is already near the ledge, a single hit confirm might be all you need, but in a fast-paced game like Smash, that's not often the case. A back air in the middle of the stage can lead into a pivot forward tilt near the ledge, and then fair footstool. In certain situations, you can even combo a pivot forward tilt into another pivot forward tilt to start the combo. The greatest confirms, however, start with jab locks. A full hop down air, timed the same way as mentioned earlier, combos into a footstool, which can then be locked into a falling neutral air. You can extend the lock with 2 downwards angled forward tilts, although the second may not reach in certain situations. From here, you can use one of the 3 single hit confirms to punish the forced get up and take the stock with fair footstool. Alternatively, you can perform another dare to footstool lock for more damage and better positioning if you need it. You can also use down air to forward air on stage to get jab locks. Do this by fast falling the short hop fair and lock with downwards angled forward tilt. Note that unlike the footstool lock, the falling fair is techable. Applying all of this knowledge, it can actually be very easy to combo into fair footstool by winning neutral once, and this can mean taking stocks extremely quickly and at any percent. Make sure to lab these setups against many characters in many situations. Thanks for watching.